Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The Nasdaq Composite dropped deeper into correction territory on Thursday as Meta became the latest tech company to offer a forecast that didn't quite live up to the investors' expectations. The tech-heavy index lost 1.76%, dropping below its 200-day moving average for the first time since March. The S&P 500 dipped 1.18%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 0.76%. With Thursday's decline, the S&P 500 came close to a correction from its July intraday high. Following a 2.4% decline on Wednesday, the Nasdaq Composite is now officially in correction territory, down more than 10% from its high close for the year in July. Facebook parent Meta beat on top and bottom lines in the third quarter, but the company noted that it was seeing some advertising softness so far this quarter. Investors also worried about cost control with the company's Reality Labs division, which shed $3.7 billion throughout the quarter. Meta's shares slid 3.7%. The moves follow a brutal trading session on Wednesday, which was partly driven by a 9.5% decline in Google parent Alphabet. Alphabet's Class A shares suffered their worst day since March 2020 on Wednesday after the company reported revenue in its Google Cloud unit that came in below analyst estimates. The Nasdaq on Wednesday recorded its worst day since Feb 21. The correction since the summer is being driven by a surge in bond yields, with the 10-year Treasury yield at one point this month crossing 5%. The 10-year yield slipped 10 basis points to 4.84% on Thursday, but that failed to stem the selling. The market didn't get any help from the third quarter gross domestic product report, which came in much stronger than expected. US GDP grew at 4.9% annualized clip from July through to September, while economists polled by Dow Jones forecast 4.7%. Major earnings are also on the horizon, with Amazon scheduled to post results after close. In commodity-related news, Stellantis plans to invest €1.5 billion to acquire 20% stake in Chinese electric vehicle startup Leapmotor, aiming to expand its presence in China's growing electric vehicle market and establish a joint venture for selling Leapmotor's electric vehicles globally, capitalizing on China's international expansion efforts. Turning to US sectors now, real estate was the best performer, whilst communication services were the worst. The SPY futures are pointing to a 3-point fall. Thank you for listening.